What up, Dokkaners? We got some big news, some breaking news, some weird news. I'm going to cover all of it in this video. I originally made a video about 45 minutes after when we were supposed to get campaign news, but we didn't because Global was run by a bunch of chickens and we didn't get anything. So after about, an hour, I was thinking, okay, you know what? Let me just drop a video anyway, because people typically expect a video at this time when we would get part 2 news. So I made a video talking about whether you should or should not summon for the Gohan. As I was editing that down and rendering it, as soon as I finished the render and I was getting ready to upload, an hour and 12 minutes after the time that it was supposed to drop, the Global Dokkan Bozos dropped the campaign details. And in the campaign details, they showed this graphic right here. Kid Buu Super EZA is coming up. Now, the story doesn't end there, because while this is incredibly hype, when I started recording my video the first time after the first time, so the second time, all right, I went through the campaign details. It's not there. The Kid Buu Super EZA, or the little banner thing, is not there. It's supposed to be happening right before the Super Battle Road Extreme Super Battle Road. It's not there no more. Why? Because they made an oopsie. So clearly the people that run Global, or the intern that runs Global, is high, and this explains everything. And this is exactly what I was talking about when it comes to the World Tournament. The World Tournament is slated for May 24th. Oh, that makes sense. May 23rd, 2025. That doesn't make sense. It's very clearly supposed to be the 2024. So my theory is that whoever messed up this probably messed up that too, and all will be corrected soon. So they don't want you to know that Kid Buu EZA, Super EZA is coming up, but damn it, I'm gonna tell you. Kid Buu Super EZA is coming up, and if it's not, well, we have on the record the false advertising. So another global W, global L, whatever you want to call it. It's classic Dokkan. Let's dive in and take a look at the news, shall we? So we'll start from the top here. I'm just gonna act surprised. We've got the Ultimate Gohan banner dropping tonight. Part 2 is gonna be coming up at 1 a.m. Pacific on May 14th. So if you guys want to watch me summon so that you don't have to, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the live summon action. Is this a must summon? We'll also incorporate that into this video, and I don't think it is. I'm gonna give you my honest opinions on this one. If you guys disagree, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. I don't think the Gohan is a must summon for a multitude of reasons. Number one, the unit overall is not a must have. The unit is decent, and depending on who you're running the unit with, it can provide some very nice defensive boosts and support. It's meant to definitely complement the Tech Ultimate Gohan EZA, but you don't need the character. You don't need the character for a number of reasons. One, the summon. You're going to have to summon and at least spend 1,000 stones to get a guaranteed copy of the character, which some would argue is good. Some would argue not so much, considering the timing. Global and JP both have some very interesting stuff coming up. Global, coming out of Golden Week, has the 9-year anniversary, with a possibility of a Tanabata celebration happening in between. I've said this before, and I kind of feel like it's gaining traction, because with the World Tournament dropping earlier, most likely, that kind of just frees up this to just be something brand new. Because normally, a final World Tournament would happen right before the anniversary, but considering that Global is likely to receive this next week, that pretty much means that there's nothing else that's like obligated to happen on Global before 9-year other than just like banners. So what if Global takes this opportunity to jump ahead and hit the Tanabata celebration part 1 and part 2? That way, when Global goes into 9-year, JP would then jump into Tanabata, and then both versions would essentially be on the same page, with just the Goku Black being the only one that JP doesn't have. Goku Black would happen on JP as the Trap Dokkan Festival, while Global catches up with Popo and Frieza, or whatever they want to do as a catch-up banner in between, and then boom, full synchro. So look out, Global players. We could be looking at something very interesting happening here, and I know people are going to summon on this, no matter how much people will say to save, even though that is the better choice and for the greater good. Tanabata is going to be a hard pass for a lot of people. Is that how that works? It's going to be hard to pass for a lot of people. So if that's going to be a problem, do you really want to have another problem to worry about? Skip Gohan. Gohan is dropping at a very inopportune moment. Don't fall for it. And the last thing that I'll mention when it comes to Gohan, look at all of these EZAs that we've got. Do you really need the Gohan? You have 9 to 13 EZAs, depending on if you're Global or JP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I miss something? I probably missed something. Dude, at least like 9 EZAs. Like, come on. Majin Buu Saga is cooking. The category is on fire. You don't need this one unit that will completely change the game for you. There's just a lot of other units, but let me know what you guys think. Comment section down below. Do you feel the Gohan is a must summon? Are you going to summon? I would love to hear from you guys. This is just my opinion, so don't kill the messenger. That being said, let's move on with the campaign breakdown here. Gohan is dropping tonight. We got the missions, we got Sanctuary Fighters. So for global players, this is the LR Premium ticket. This ticket is going to allow you for, I don't know what the price point is going to be. We'll find out when the actual thing drops, but this will allow you to summon for a 30 unit multi. So this is going to be an option that a lot of spenders will probably use without having to actually buy or, you know, use their Dragon Stones. They could still summon like this. We'll see if it's a trove or a scam. We have the special support pack. This is actually objectively a very good deal. So for those of you who do spend money on the game, I will let you know that this is actually pretty good, because for 20 dragons, for 5 US dollars, you're going to be getting 20 Dragon Stones plus 50 of these rainbow orbs and 100 of these purple orbs. Now, for those of you who don't know what those are, these link skill orbs are meant to help you target certain linked skills that you want to boost up. So let's just say, for example, this character had a big bad bosses. A big bad boss is at level 1 versus level 10, massive difference. And if you do have a big bad boss link on a character and you don't want to go through the painstaking process of link leveling them to the max, it's better to just use some of these link skill orbs to target those pesky links. So you could do that. You could go from level 1 to level 10 with relative ease, courtesy of these purple and rainbow orbs. Of course, you do need the blue ones too. The blue ones are much easier to come by. The blue ones help you level up from level 1 to 5. The purple ones are from 5 to 8, and the rainbow ones are from 8 to 10. I am explaining all this, of course, because we have a slow trickling of new players joining the Dokkan community, so I like to, you know, reiterate these things for those players. So that is why this actually holds a lot of value, and I do think that if you do spend money on the game, this is worth picking up. This is a global W for sure. Moving on with the campaign news. On top of that, we got more stone sales dropping an hour before. Oh, that's awesome. An hour before Gohan drops, we can buy the new stone sales. That is good. Then we've got new red zone dropping next week. So stage 3 just came out. If you guys didn't check out my video, definitely do so. The new video is very entertaining. 35 minutes on my first run. It was very dramatic. Definitely go check that out. I'll link that down below. And then the stage 4, which is likely to have Kid Buu, will be next week on the 19th of May. Damn it. And then we've got the, free-to-play treasure trove right here. If you guys are new to the game, Movie Edition Extreme Z area, this is going to give you a ton of stones and a ton of EZA. So do all of these different story events, work on that. Man, new players, free-to-play players, you guys are going to be busy. All of these different Dokkan events are going to be available daily. This is where the Kid Buu graphic was supposed to be, but of course, you know, global dummies, global devs on some whatever they're on. So yeah, they removed that. They thought that they were sly, but they're not. I know some of them are going to see this and they're going to be like, oh, this dude Toon, he dropped it on Twitter. How could he? So that'll be happening next week. Around the time that the new red zone will be coming up, they'll probably announce it. Around the time that World Tournament's going to be dropping on global, they'll probably announce it. Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road, both going to be dropping on the 20th. Peton Battle, I don't know if this is a new set for both versions or if this is just the global one that needs, this is like the final global one. I'm not sure about that one, but that looks like that's about it. So other than the other content that could be dropping next week, this is all that we have in the slate, but that's enough. So let's now do a Dragonstone count to wrap up this video, and we will we'll take it from there. So the support memory boost event didn't show up in the campaign details, so that is there. So I guess we'll start from this. Oh, also the Dragon Ball story event. Man, it's a good thing I did my research. Okay, so the Dragon Ball story event gives us 15 Dragon Stones. World Tournament gives us 50 Dragon Stones. We've got the support memory boost that gives us 6 Dragon Stones. We also have Super Weekend happening on global for 2 more weeks. So that's going to give us another 16 Dragon Stones. So all of these stones aren't even counted in the core breakdown of part 2. Then on top of that, the login bonus for part 2 is going to be 16 Dragon Stones times 2, because we have the login from the Golden Week, and then we also have the login from Goku Day. So both of them together gives us 32. Plus we have the new Red Zone. Red Zone is going to give us 11 more Dragon Stones. On top of that, we have Peton Battle, which also gives us 11 Dragon Stones. 11 from Peton, 8 from ESBR, 6 from SBR, and all that together, that gives us over 150 Dragon Stones. 159 to be precise. So this is on global. JP's numbers could be a little bit different, so if we want to just remove the World Tournament altogether, maybe we can just do that. We'll just say over 100 Dragon Stones coming up. Nah, I'm gonna say over 150. Over 150 stones coming up during part 2 from what we know. There could be more stuff coming up. There could be a Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, you know, dual Dokkan Festival, Destined Rivals, Saga, EZA coming up for Goku Vegeta, the Super EZA for Kid Buu coming up, and anything else that they've also hidden that have forgotten to include here. I don't know. So a lot of hype still coming up during Golden Week. If you guys still have those trade jewels, I would highly recommend you still hold on to them. Where to go? I did spend mine because, hey, I'm a whale, I have everything. But if you have not spent these, I would still advise to wait just a little bit longer. Wait until next week when we see what's coming up down the road for the remainder of Golden Week. After we know for sure what's coming up, then you can spend these. And I will do another video going over some of the options that I think you guys should choose for your special trade items. The only one that you could probably maybe justify spending now would be this, because these are, you know, pretty inconsequential. And the newest EZA is the Goten. If you have the Goten, you could pick it up. I already bought him, so if you want to, you could do that. But I would still, I mean, why not wait? It's better to just wait to be safe than sorry. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Leave in the comments your thoughts on the Part 2 celebration overall. Your thoughts on this little Kid Buu kerfuffle that happened with Global, showing the graphic, hiding the graphic. What do you think about that? Do you think that the Super EZA for Kid Buu is in fact coming up? Do you think something else could be coming up? And will you be summoning for the LR Ultimate Gohan? Let me know your thoughts overall in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.